This is a 500 series unit. What you are looking at are 3 different modules that do different things. These modules are like video game cartridges. You need to plug them in and screw them down. I will get into the details of they do later in the video. On the left is a external mic preamp. Next is a compressor and last is a parametric EQ. Let's dive into the modules now. I am going to explain this from top to bottom. From top to bottom, sound off. The first knob is color. This will give you a warmer tone. The gain knob will bring the mic up to 65 decibels. Be careful because this module gets really loud and it's easy to clip. If your mic is running too loud, you can press the pad button for -20 decibels. The reason why this button is here is if you want to run recorded tracks through it. The low Z button is for high impedance instruments like guitars or bass. P48 is for 48 volts, to run a condenser microphone. The DI plug is to run a guitar straight into the preamp. Next is the compressor. Because it's connected to the mic preamp, you need to gain stage correct. The first knob is the input gain. This knob is going to set how hard you hit the compressor. If your mic preamp is running loud, be careful with this knob. The BYP or bypass switch can be helpful to hear how loud the mic preamp is. Turn this on or off to see how loud your signal is coming through. Then use the input knob to level match. Next is the ratio knob. If you set it 4:1, that means for every 4 decibels 1 decibel will be taken away. This is useful for voices that are dynamic or get loud and quiet during recording. The release knob will determine how long it takes for the compressor to let go. Experiment with this knob. The link switch is something you don't need to worry about. All it does is links 2 compressors together. There is only one compressor. The output knob sets how much of the signal is going out. So if you crank the input knob and set the output knob low, the compressor will saturate but at a lower volume. The mix knob sets how much of the compressor you are going to hear. Clockwise is the full on comp, counterclockwise is full on dry. Next is the where the fun begins. The parametric EQ. The in button turns it on or off. If you have it off, the signal will still pass through. So don't worry about it being on all the time. The first knob that reads freq is the frequency selector. The next knob is actually 2 knobs combined. The one that's flush to the panel is called the Q. I would leave this to the far left, I rarely touch this knob. Next is the boost or cut knob. This knob will cut or boost -8 decibels depending on the frequency range. This same settings go for the mid and low knobs. Let's go around to the back to explain the connections. From left to right, sound off. Power switch, turns the unit on. From the output, the XLR cable connects to the input of U audio interface. The link and norm switch, this allows the cartridge to feed into the next one. If you put it on norm, it will cut any signal going to the next. The input jack, this is where you plug your microphone into. Hope this helps. Have fun and experiment. Remember, analog is always better than digital.